Hello everybody, welcome to The Barn, where we party hard but hustle harder. Today's episode is another talk to the camera style videos, as I'm seeing you guys are absolutely loving those. So for today's video, I wanted it to be practical and actionable as to how from literally zero income you're able to scale up a business that gets you a full-time income of $1,000, $2,000 and plus, giving you my personal story and some of the issues I've struggled along the way. I hope this video can inspire just one of you will have achieved something very great. To start off with, from the video that you saw me release with my grandfather, you know that he is quite wealthy. And so every time I walk around anywhere, everyone automatically expects me to be this wealthy person and have all this disposable income. And they're like, you live in this big house. No, I do not. Because the thing about wealth that I realized very early, you cannot enjoy the fruit of someone else's labor. When you're staying in someone's big house and like you see all these things they've accomplished in your life, you can't truly enjoy them as you didn't get it for yourself. And B, true wealth is not how much money you have, but I wanted to be financially educated such that even if I lost all my income and I inherit nothing, I'm literally from zero, like dog shit crap happens to me and I'm in the worst situation and like I have to start from scratch. How can I build that wealth now? That's what true wealth is. It's in the mind, it's not in the pocket. And that's one thing my grandfather taught me very, very early. And that's one of my unfair advantages that I could constantly hear from him. Learning how to save, invest your money, and grow is a very big part of what my entire childhood and teens were learning about. That getting into that mindset. So now, naturally, when I finished high school, I did amazing, okay? I did IGCSEs, so I got 8 A stars and 2 A's, and I banked 4 A stars at A level. I'm not saying this to brag, but I just want to tell you, I did maths, physics, econ, and further mathematics, which was one of the hardest subjects, but I absolutely hated it. The only time I can truly see myself being happy is not at a desk job crunching numbers, but when I can speak and be free. I also suffer from ADHD, so I'm not the kind of person who can sit still, and I can only focus on things when I really love them. So I used all these things to my advantage. So one thing I knew is I needed to make money for myself, and I didn't want to be reliant upon anyone. So I got a job. Now, you'll be shocked. This job was just paying me at that time $300 per month. Okay, which is roughly 30,000 Kenyan shillings. Of course, it's grown since then, but not significantly more. And I'm not sure if I'm authorized to give the exact figures, but using that money for 1 year, I saved up. Because in that period, unfortunately, my dad passed away. I kind of left college and life was a bit on off track. Things are great now, don't worry. And so in those processes, it became very, very difficult for me to launch this channel. But I was still going to work every day. So I saved up that much money for roughly about a year. Now, come to 2022, I'm like, new year, new me, but I actually meant it. I'm like, I have to launch this channel and produce content every single day, regardless of the views and subscribers. Because if you can just earn me the bare minimum to sustain a lifestyle, I want to do it. So at that point, of course, I was spending a bit of what I had saved, but I had roughly $1,000 in the bag. So from the that was just from my monthly income. And at that point, I was still staying at home. Then I decided, now that I'm earning money, I need to be a bit independent. So I got this place, and it's why I've actually brought you here today. This place, rent is just like $200 a month, which isn't so great in the great scheme of things. And I use about another $100 per month for my fuel and for eating. Literally everything else I run back into my YouTube channel. Now, of course, I have a few clients for web design, for bookkeeping, for social media management, and I'm still working my full-time job. But if you see, as Mr. Beast says, You know, trying to get a bigger and bigger box to live in and a fancier and fancier car is a very stupid way to go about life. Because with this money I have, once I have my basic needs, I have a good comfortable bed, I'm able to eat every day, I'm able to move freely. Why do I need more materialistic things than that? It's how can I go have the biggest adventures? Like when I show you business models, how cool would it be if I could go buy all the capital equipment, set up a business and give it to like a community that's less fortunate and live an impact in this world. So guys, this video was really not to brag, and I'm sorry if you took it that way, but I'm showing you that I'm an ordinary human being just like anyone out there. If I could do it, you can. Now we have a web designer, I have a manager and someone who helps me film, and I'm really satisfied. Yes, sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming, but that's part of the adventure. There's ups, there's downs, and if each and every one of you just take one thing away from this video, you know, people like, you know, it's just like when you go to the gym. People are looking for a pill that will magically shred them and make them look good, when in simplicity they know they have to exercise and cut out junk food and they'll be healthy. Yet people are always looking for this magic secret formula. It ain't there. It's simple. Right now, if you have no income whatsoever, go get a job. Start saving from that job. Pump that money that you've saved up into something you love doing, and because you love it, wealth and abundance will come your way. I know this has been a short episode, but this has been a lovely one. Thank you. My name is Sahil Shah, and we'll see you tomorrow.